Hey there, Quorans. Welcome to my first video here on Quoran Daily. Today we're going to be reading questions and answers from the Scary Stories Quora topic. Sit back and enjoy the stories. Our question today is, what are your favorite scary urban legends? Our first answer comes from a user named Luke Schuring. Jim always walks home from his work to the subway station where he takes the subway back to his own neighborhood. Every day he waits on the platform near a seemingly homeless man who seems to be mumbling to himself. Every day, as people walk by, the man mumbles things. Jim, one day, decides to listen to what the man is saying. As the Jim waits near the homeless man, a rather fat lady walks by the homeless man, and Jim can clearly hear the man say, "Pig." Well, thought Jim, I'm not sure that's polite, but okay. The next day, as he is waiting near the homeless man, as a businessman in an expensive suit walks by, he hears the homeless man mumbling, "Human." Okay, thinks Jim, nothing wrong with that, he's clearly human. The next day, as Jim is waiting near the homeless man, a rather large football supporter walks by, to which the homeless man mumbles, "Bull." Ah, thought Jim, I think he simply refers to people as whatever animal may make him think of. To test out his hypothesis, Jim starts formulating whatever animal he compares people to. Sometimes the man says cow, pig, again, mostly when Jim expects him to. One time, with a rather jumpy looking woman, the homeless man mumbles chicken, and Jim thinks he's starting to see the pattern. Until one day, as he sees a group of foreigners walking by, the homeless man says frog. Jim, for the life of him, cannot think how the group would resemble a frog. So he goes up to the man and says, "Excuse me, sir, I was wondering, every day I hear you mumble things when people walk by. I was wondering." The man looks at him with a faint smile. "I was blessed with a very sensitive nose," the man says. "Every day, when people walk by, I can tell, from some of them, by the scent of their breath, what they have eaten last. It's become a game for me to tell this. I didn't know I was saying that out loud. I do hope I haven't offended anyone." Jim assures the man this is not the case. They remain talking for a few minutes until Jim's train arrives and he goes home. It isn't until later that night when the realization finally sets in. Our second story today comes from a user, Parth Pant, replying to the same question, titled, "Humans Can Lick Too." A young girl is home alone for the first time with only her dog for company. Listening to the news, she hears of a killer, or a mental patient, on the loose. Terrified, she locks all the doors and windows and goes to bed, taking her dog to her room with her and letting it sleep under her bed. She wakes in the night to hear a dripping sound coming from the bathroom. The dripping noise frightens her, but she is too scared to get out of bed and find out what it is. To reassure herself, she reaches a hand toward the floor for the dog and is rewarded by a reassuring lick on her hand. She lies awake listening to the dripping sound. Each time she feels frightened, she reaches for the dog on the floor and feels a lick on her hand. Eventually, she falls asleep. The next morning when she wakes, she goes to the bathroom for a drink of water, only to find her dead, mutilated dog hanging in the shower with his blood slowly dripping onto the tiles. On the shower wall, written in the dog's blood, are the words, "Humans can lick too." I want to thank you guys for listening today. I had fun reading the stories, and stay tuned for more content from Quora Daily. Thank you guys.